Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and it is Bakura taking on PaniK. So out of the two, you would say... Oh, I'll tell you what, they're both fairly strategic. Bakura maybe a little bit more than PaniK. But both of them are, entities of darkness. They're both villains in the series, so... which one will go to the Shadow Realm today? You gotta say whichever. Well, PaniK didn't send people to the Shadow Realm. Bakura would though, he wouldn't think twice about it. Okay, ooh. Bakura started off with his fusion material. Ancient Brain and Tainted Wisdom. He's got Baron of the Fiend's Sword. He's also got that Sword of Dark Destruction as well. That's not a bad starting hand for Bakura, but if he does lose Baron, he doesn't exactly have a lot left. Bakura is 28th, PaniK is 31st on the table, so they both haven't had a good start to their seasons, but they either one of them would be looking to get a win in this one to get themselves back on track. Still plenty of rounds left in the season. It's still anyone could make it into the top 8. As Magic Jammer is drawn by Bakura, PaniK activates Thunder of Ruler. And Bakura uses 7 Tools of the Bandit, so PaniK does have a few good 5-star monsters. You don't really want him to have that chance to tribute. Bakura, probably thinking the same thing, goes after the face down, which was the 3-headed Yugioh. So another field win for Bakura here. He's down 1,000 points, but he's got the better monster. Alright, 5 in hand for PaniK. And PaniK plays Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, he goes for Bakura's face down, so that was Magic Jammer. And, PaniK ends his turn, doesn't play anything else down. Must have high-level monsters, and that's why he wanted to go for that Thunder of Ruler. He's got a fair few of them. Reaper of the Cards, Metal Guardian, King of Yummy Makai, Beast of Tawar, what's that? Dark Chimera is another one. So, PaniK does have a fair few of them. He went with another, just another face down spell or trap. So, I'm going to assume that PaniK is probably holding at least a couple of high level monsters. Bakura now plays down the Tainted Wisdom. He was my favourite card back in the day, Tainted Wisdom. This is when my only Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge was of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. That is the game that introduced me to what Yu-Gi-Oh! Was. I used to call him Brain Dude. He was 1250. He was the strongest card that I had in the deck. I think he came with one of the randomly generated starter decks. 1250 wasn't too bad when you had that on the field in like your first duels and you hadn't learned how to fuse on that game yet. Okay, Portrait Secret now. And I'm going to say that Bakura's looking very good for this first match. Baron of the Fiend's Sword in for attack again. It's, Flash Assailant, one of the new additions to PaniK's deck. It's not a great card, but if you can get it like without having any cards in your hand, sure, 2,000 4 stars. But doesn't help PaniK in this situation, not with that many cards in his hand. So we'll assume that most of them are monster cards then. PaniK throws down another face down spell or trap. And yeah, to his end phase. Wow, PaniK must have high level monsters. PaniK, activates Wabaku. Okay, he'll get himself another turn. We have seen some pretty miraculous comebacks of recent times in this tournament, but will we see one here? PaniK plays Lord of the Lamp and goes to his battle phase. Bakura does have a Mask of Weakness. He flips it up. Lord of the Lamp gets hit. It's down to 700. 550 off. PaniK is beaten. I tell you what, that was rough. Bakura did not give PaniK an inch in that match. So we'll flip over perspective. There will be 2 tonight. after this one, Duke Devlin and Pegasus are going to face off. That could be a very interesting match as well. As we do know about their history in the anime, Duke Devlin approached Pegasus with a brand new game, Dungeon Dice Monsters, which Pegasus thoroughly enjoyed. And we will continue it after his Duelist Kingdom tournament, which was won by Yugi. Then, of course, Pegasus went AWOL and Duke Devlin thought it was Yugi's fault when it was more Bakura's fault than anything, because Bakura yanked out Pegasus's Millennium Eye and pretty much sort of left him there. In the manga, it was a very different story. In the anime, Pegasus did survive. As Yami is activated, One Day of Peace was played. Yami! And it benefits both players. In this one, PaniK's drawn Flash Assailant again on his first turn. If you have Flash Assailant in your deck, it is not the card you want to draw in your opening hand. He's got Sangan, no, he's got Dark Titan of Terror. He's got Ushioni there. If he can get that to the field, it'll be a useful card. It'd make most sense to go with Sangan first, I guess. Oh no, PaniK goes with Dark Titan of Terror. Okay. He's gone in for the attack. He doesn't want to defend on this one. And Bakura had a Sangan of his own. Okay, so Bakura activates the effect of Sangan. 1500 or less attack. There's quite a few cards that fit that description in Bakura's deck. And that's one of them. Grand Tiki Elder, which will be 1700 with Yami on the field, so it is better than the Dark Titan of Terror at the moment. Alright, main phase 1 for Bakura. Face down spell or trap. And plays Grand Tiki Elder. The card he just drew with the effect of Sangan. There's Dark Energy. Oh, so 2000 now for Grand Tiki Elder. Dark Titan of Terror is destroyed. It was 500 points off PaniK. He's down to 7500. He's got 6 cards in hand. Terrible for Flash Assailant. There's Invader from Another Dimension. But no, PaniK has gone with his own Sangan. Sangan's useful. PaniK can draw out the... what can he get? Castle of Dark Illusions. What's that 2000 defense fiend? You all know the one I'm talking about. Alright, there goes Sangan. There it is, there in the middle. What's it called? Earthbound Spirit. That's the one. That is the one. And PaniK draws Earthbound Spirit, so it'll be 2200 defense with the effect of Yami, so PaniK will be defensively safe. Then maybe he could call Ushioni if he can keep it on the field. There is a Mystical Space Typhoon. And PaniK activates it. And what will he go after? Oh, he's gone after Shard of Greed. It's going to prevent Bakura from being able to refresh his hand with 2 additional cards. Earthbound Spirit to defense mode, 2200 defense. And Bakura still with 2 face down cards. 2 cards in hand now as well. 2000 attacker on the field. He goes into the battle phase. And Bakura probably guessed it. But yes, the Earthbound Spirit now is on the field. Bakura would have seen it go to PaniK's hand from the effect of Sangan. So PaniK can play Ushioni if he wants it. Goes on to Metal Guardian. Ushioni. Oh, PaniK's cursor went over those 2 back rank spell or traps. Is PaniK... okay. PaniK must be a little bit concerned about those 2 face down cards. Bakura's deck is quite devious. It's a risk though. Although Bakura doesn't have a lot of 5 or 6 stars, even 7 stars that are really going to jump out. Earl of Demise is one. Bakura does have Dark Necrofear stalking around in his deck somewhere now. We did add that to him. And PaniK's drawn Lord of the Lamp. If PaniK draws Polymerization, you can call forth Soul Hunter. No, okay. PaniK must be definitely concerned about those 2 face-down cards. If he tributed his defense and went with Yugioh and either a Massive Weakness or a Rush Recklessly or something was flipped up and Yugioh was destroyed, PaniK would get absolutely slaughtered. So he's playing conservatively. Bakura attacked Metal Guardian. With it being face up, it is susceptible to offerings to the Doomed, of course, but oh, there's Dark Energy. Both players have Dark Energy. And Flash Assailant's basically useless. PaniK would love to get cards out of his hand to be able to utilize that Flash Assailant. PaniK sets Dark Energy. He must be concerned about those 2 face-down cards. He very well could be making the right decision as well. He's put down another defense. Would love to keep his defense on the field and get Yugioh to the field, just in case. But now battle phase for Bakura. It doesn't matter how many defenses PaniK throws down though. Bakura keeps picking them off. And PaniK maybe trying to get cards out of his hand. There's Frenzied Panda. If he draws Beastly Mirror, he could also get what would be a 2300 with the effect of Yami to the field as well. So PaniK's got a few options, especially with him waiting in defense like he is. If he draws Polymerization, if he draws, again, Beastly Mirror, what is it, Fiend's Mirror. If he draws Fiend's Mirror, you could have another option there on the field. I don't mind this from PaniK. It's conservative play. He's drawn Archfiend's Mirror now. So he's drawn Job Change Mirror, he's drawn Archfiend's Mirror. He hasn't drawn the mirror that he needs, and that's Fiend's Mirror. Maybe PaniK enjoys looking at himself in the mirror. Mind you, PaniK is pretty big. If you were PaniK size, you'd probably stare at yourself in the mirror. In fact, you probably wouldn't be able to see yourself properly in the mirror because you'd take up the entire mirror. Literally, in the anime, PaniK's he's like 9 feet tall. And he's like the size of a tank. Alright, Dark Energy is... Oh, Dark Energy. One Day of Peace is activated. Oh, here we go. PaniK draws offerings to the Doomed. And throws it down. So that could go after the Grand Tiki Elder. Oh, Magic Jam is one of those face downs. Thunder of Ruler was thrown. Oh, maybe PaniK should have gone on the offensive. He might do now. It's only 1 card on the field for Bakura. Now, oh, okay, no, he's changed his mind. It looked like he changed his mind there for a second there, PaniK, but no, he's ended his turn now. Standby phase now for PaniK. Sorry, Bakura. Bakura has got 7 cards in his hand. Oh, no, he's just summoned Chakra. Well, I guess even if PaniK had Yugioh on the field and went in for the attack, it wouldn't matter now, would it? Oh, then again, PaniK summoned used a face-down Melchett and a card from his hand, so he would have got Chakra to the field. Yugioh would have been destroyed, although I think PaniK does have a Dark Energy on the field. What do we reckon here? Did PaniK make the right decision? I mean, his defense is going to be destroyed now. There's Earl of Demise now as well. PaniK was concerned about the face-down cards. He was conservative, but it looks like he may have waited just a little bit too long. The One Day of Peace effect is still active here, so no life points came off PaniK, but there's Baron of the Fiend's Sword. PaniK might be regretting it now, but there's that Yugioh stares at him from his hand. He's maybe still... You never know what those face-down cards could be. That 1 face-down card on Bakura's field. It's been there for a long time. PaniK's got 2 of his own, but one's, as we know, because we're looking from his perspective, one is Fiend's Mirror's Ritual, and the other one is Dark Energy. 2,200 off PaniK. He's down to 5,300, and Bakura looking like he might be taking game number 2 as well. Turn change back to PaniK, who draws Shard of Greed. You'd need a miracle from here. And he now summons Flash Assailant. It wasn't any good for him in game 1. It's no good for him in game 2. Loses 400 points per card in hand. And Bakura attacking away. PaniK is running out of life points very quickly. He's down to 3,100. Bakura's victory is almost in reach for game number 2. Turn change, PaniK draws. Three-headed Yugioh. He needed polymerization. Even Castle of Dark Illusions couldn't help now. It'd have to be played in defense mode, which means it'd have to be put face down. Now Bakura, with 6 cards in hand, doesn't play any other monsters. Three-headed Yugioh destroyed. And the Earl of Demise in for the attack, 2,200. PaniK is down to just 900 points and he needs a miracle. Turn change, PaniK. Oh, he got it! He got polymerization. Okay, this could bring forth Soul Hunter, Shard of Greed. Oh my god, a Waboku! And a Sword of Dark Destruction. PaniK's got Dark Energy down there as well. Tell you what, we see some pretty wild things. And this is something that PaniK has absolutely pulled out of the... Well, where has PaniK pulled this from? Out of the Shadow Realm? I'd say out of the heavens, but I don't think PaniK's going to heaven somehow. I mean, he did literally try to murder Yugi. Okay, Sword of Dark Destruction. That will put Soul Hunter to 2,800. Dark Energy will put it to 3,100. PaniK has Waboku on the field. He just placed that as well. Could go after Chakra. Oh, is he still concerned about that face down card? Jeez, it's like PaniK's having like flashbacks or like nightmares or something. He's gone after Earl of Demise. PaniK does have a Waboku, so if Bakura wants to pull something devious, PaniK might be okay. And Bakura goes to Rush Recklessly. That was from his hand though. PaniK, he's got no choice. He's going to have to play Waboku. Otherwise, Chakra's strength ought to be at 3,350. Now, PaniK has already played his Mystical Space Typhoon. Bakura goes with a face-down defense, so Chakra will go back to its 2,650. PaniK draws Yami. Okay, there's 2 Yamis on the field now, so we'll get a weird field effect come up. 3,300 now for Soul Hunter. Will he go for it? Oh, he does now. Okay, that face-down. Oh, it was. It was a Mask of Weakness. PaniK was concerned about it for the entire match. And he had to go for it. And it was a Mask of Weakness. Well, I tell you what, PaniK got the Destiny draw. He got the heart of the cards for the first time in his life. And he got Mask of Weakness. Well, it's a really harsh game sometimes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Mystical Space Typhoon goes for PaniK's face down, which was the ritual. If Bakura didn't play Rush Recklessly, PaniK had that Waboku. He had to flip it up. But if Bakura didn't play Rush Recklessly, PaniK could have gone for the attack and could have protected himself against a Mask of Weakness, but there's Morphing Jar too. Okay, PaniK probably couldn't have even done much, really, because if Morphing Jar 2 was flipped up, all the monsters would have gone back to the deck. Well, Bakura had ways out if he needed it. PaniK beaten again, 2-0 to Bakura, who is now playing for a bonus point. It's a bottom of the table clash, but both players are looking to recover their season, but poor PaniK, man. I don't think even PaniK deserved that in that second match, but if we look at it like this, Bakura, who I believe was 28th, PaniK is 31st, Bakura is now playing potentially for a 3-0 win bonus point. If Bakura can pull that off, that'll do wonders for his season. Bakura really needs wins and the extra bonus points, which will add up at the end of the year to give characters extra points to getting into the top 8. That's why we had to nerf Taya, because I think Taya has won 7 games or 8 games, and she's got 6 bonus points. So when Taya is winning, she is winning comfortably. Lady of Faith starts off for Bakura. He's looking for 3-0. PaniK starts off with Mystic Clown, 1500. That can defeat Lady of Faith. And PaniK also throws down a face-down spell or trap. He played conservative in the second game. If he did summon Yugioh earlier and attacked with it, Mask of Weakness would have got him anyway. So PaniK, he made the right decisions, but it still didn't work for him, did it? Mystical Space Typhoon, and look at this, Bakura's drawn a Dark Energy. Alright, what is PaniK's face down? It's been targeted by Mystical Space Typhoon. It was Magic Jammer, which may have helped. Could have helped, maybe. Melchor the Four-Faced Beast comes down. Dark Energy will put it to 1800. He didn't play Baron. It would have been 50 points higher. It's not really anything to lose sleep over. PaniK down to 7700. PaniK may have felt quite confident when he's seen that Mystic Clown come to his hand at 1500. May have thought, I have a little bit of attack force here. What does PaniK have for turn 4? Face down defense. Okay, turn change for Bakura, who draws Magic Jammer. He's got Baron. He plays Baron. He's also got Monster Reborn, of course, as well, but goes to his battle phase. Seeks out what has PaniK got in defense. It is Job Change Mirror. Okay, PaniK is losing life points. 1550 is going to come off. It'll put PaniK to 6150. And if you PaniK, now you are genuinely starting to panic. Bakura edging closer to that 3-0 win. What does PaniK have? Has Baron of the Fiend's Sword of his own. So 2 Baron of the Fiend's Swords on the field. They both go into battle, and non-surprisingly, they come a draw and destroy each other. But both Baron of the Fiend's Swords were destroyed. PaniK, though, now has nothing on his field. Bakura has drawn Grand Tiki Elder. Bakura playing like the one of those 2 brothers from Battle City that played Masked Beast. What were their names? Oh no. It's not Power and Dux. All I can think of is Power and Dux. Loomis and Umbra. Bakura is playing like Loomis and Umbra. He has Grand Tiki Elder and he has Melchor the Four-Faced Beast. You use Mask of Weakness. There's Shard of Greed. PaniK might be able to draw 2 additional cards if he can last 2 more turns, which is looking unlikely. There's Electric Lizard. Okay, Electric Lizard comes to the field. If PaniK's defense is no good here, he's going to lose. It's going to be a very quick 3rd game. And he brings back PaniK's Mystic Clown. Pretty sure Bakura's got a Mystic Clown as well. They both like their fiends. Alright, 1800. Oh no. Oh no, it's 3-headed Guido. PaniK has had an absolute shocker in the 3rd one. Bakura got ahead early. Got that 1800 to the field with the effect of Dark Energy as well. And he has absolutely stormed his way to a 3-0 win. Well, that is amazing if you are Bakura. If you are PaniK, that is not good at all because you just lost 3-0 to 28th place out of 32. So Bakura will pick up a bonus point. He hasn't got many. But that'll go and do wonders for his season. I know we all want to see Bakura up there contending for the top 8 if he can get back up there. PaniK, on the other hand, he's not like the most forgettable character, but he's probably one of them. Well, this one is over. So Bakura wins 3-0, and we've got Duke Devlin and Pegasus coming up next. So two kind of like, what is it, sort of like a mentor kind of relationship that they had, but that's coming up. Duke Devlin's duel's always quite fun. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.